Alright, hello and welcome everyone to a Fleet Ops audio commentary. This is Triptych and I'll be doing the first one we've had in a while. Today's match is going to be, we have Crisis versus Jynx. They were arguing over who would get the bottom spot on Duel 2 and it looks like Crisis got it. So Jynx here is going to be Romulans. I'm pretty sure he's going Halev. And Crisis is Borg, so I'm going to load for a second here. Loading. Okay, done. So, here we have Crisis going for his conduction matrix right away. He's got his 4 miners. The scouts pass. Up here, it looks like he's going Star Yard and Research Institute. Okay. So Jynx is going very early Laval, which there's been some debate lately as to whether Laval can handle Borg okay. But they really are the best option right now, I think. They can raid while, Griffins have a bit of trouble raiding. I usually go Griffins. But Riens get torn to shreds by the adapted torpedoes. So Lavals are really your first good option for defending yourself. And that's very much what a Borg and Romulan game is like right now, because the Romulans simply can't raid those tough Borg miners while the Borg can raid the Romulans all day. So what's going to happen is we're going to see Crisis coming in with his fast units. He's going to build up quickly, get them out, and he's going to be attacking. While it's Jynx's job to hold him off and put enough damage on him to maybe get a kill or two. And then if Jynx can turn the tide, then he'll be able to push out and start doing some damage. So the Research Institute finishes. We're going to see Laval right there. He's going to be getting auto repair pretty quickly. And he did start with his dilithium. This early start gets you a bit slower on your resources than you would be otherwise without getting that first refinery, but I think you'll be okay. This scout here, okay, so conduction matrix is done, nodes level 1 is going. These miners are in an even split. Now this scout could stick a little bit closer. I guess he's worried about it being cloak detected, but the Borg don't have any cloak detect, except for like EM scubes and stuff like that. They don't work unless you're engaging the enemy, so you can usually keep your scout in a bit closer until the nanites come out. And we see Crisis is getting his forward constructor. I wonder how far he's going to go. Looks like he's planning to push pretty far out. He sees this slightly low mining start. Actually, even though the Laval is a lightning. Ooh. But he's going to stall on the second one. When he gets his second Laval, if he can get a second Laval before the scubes even come out, then he will have a bit of a numbers advantage. Or at least a force advantage, we'll see. Here we have the 2 probes coming out for Crisis. His mining continues to mine. And I just realized I'm not getting sound from this. Although nobody's shooting yet. I've been messing with my sound settings lately, trying to find a mix that doesn't blind out my voice. And okay, that scout cube's gonna finish, but this Laval could seriously put some hurt on it. No, hit the scout cube, the scout. Oh. Yeah, I have no sound. Bah, oh well. Pew! Pew, pew, pew. Zoosh, pew. I'll add sound effects for you guys, okay? Pew, pew. Zoosh, pew. Zoosh, pew. Zoosh, pew. And that's some decent damage. Now the Laval's going to run away. No chance of it dying. This here is a regeneration scout cube. So no adapted photons there. There we have second Laval coming up. He did get auto repair. Yes, he did. But he's conserving his energy. He's being very careful about where he throws down the meta Ds. And he is fast expanding though. That's going to be very interesting because this is the hidden expansion. We've been saying if the Romulans expand somewhere where the Borg can see it, then it's very difficult for the Romulans to defend that because they can just go for the miners However, this is a regeneration scout cube, which means it isn't nearly as good at raiding as a interception scout cube would be. And I think these Lavals are going to get a kill. Yeah, they're going to get this probe, and then maybe the Scube as well. This is a bit too aggressive here, even though he is going to get a miner, and that's seriously going to hurt Jynx. This probe can't get out, and then they're going to get maybe get the Scube. I don't know. It does regenerate at a decent speed, but it took some starbase fire. Looks like that probe got away, but this one still has another Meta D in it. There it goes. I really think the Romulans can turn this in their favor, even though there is another regeneration Scube. And another probe. I wonder, is he going for the third probe? No, he isn't. So, yeah, there's this guy taking some damage. He's not going to die. There's no way. Although he is pushing it, he needs to cloak out, needs to cloak out. Sorry if you heard that, the phone was just ringing in the background. And why is he not cloaked? Why is he not cloaked here? Ah, looks like a misclick. Cloak him, cloak him. He needed to disable the auto-repairing cloak. Disable the auto-repairing cloak. Oh! There it is, it's cloaked. It's cloaked, but it's going to turn visible when it goes into the yard. Oh, but the Scube doesn't get it. Oh, wow. That was a fast transition into that yard. Okay, so some more starbase fire. These Borg ships are really taking a pounding. I really think this is Jynx's chance to turn this around. Which Scube took damage last time? Is it still this one? It is regenerating pretty quickly. There's our third Laval coming out. It does feel a bit slow. Maybe he went for third ability? No, it's just because Lavals are ridiculously expensive. And this mining did get disrupted. There are only 2 miners there now. So he's getting extra try. This miner needs to get on there quickly. Honestly, lately, when I play as Romulans, I build one or two extra miners and just leave them over here. Because you know these are going to die. They're definitely going to die against a Borg opponent. And that way you can just send in the new ones. Okay. More Romulan fighting. This time they don't have their energy, so these guys are retreating. But honestly, they can fire backwards, so they are still doing damage while they're running. Careful, you gotta cloak this one. Oh, auto repair. Just barely cloaking before he ran out of energy there. They both get into the yard. The Borg take damage. And since he knew, Crisis knew that there were going to be Lavals coming, so I think these regen scout cubes were better. And here comes the EM one. But it seems this game might get cut short. Ah, too bad. Well, it'll give you time to fix my audio options. Here comes the third Laval. And they're going to go and fight. Ooh, I see a rank, so maybe they did kill a scout cube. And we see the final rush against the miners. The poor miners that have no hope of living. They want to live. And there goes one. Here we go, here we go. Let's see some Laval might. Let's watch the ship go down. Zoosh. Pew, pew, pew. 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 Oh, it's getting away, Captain. Regenerate. Pew, pew, pew. Pew. Zoosh. Pew. Zoosh. Pew. Bam. And it looks like the game's over.